नमस्कार विद्यार्थी मित्रों, मॅथ्स 2 त्याचा तिसरा पेपर आपण आता बघणार आहोत. फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन, that is question number 1. Solve any four of the following. The coordinates of the points A and B are 4 and -8 respectively, and find the distance between A and B. Now we'll see the answer. Now here, that is A denotes the 4 and B is a -8. The distance between AB is equals to mod of 4 minus in bracket -8 mod counted. It's minus become plus 4 plus 8, that is equals to 12. Therefore, the distance between AB is equals to 12. Now the next question, that is in this figure, the adjoining figure, this the PR is a parallel to MS line, and the line DK is a transversal, and angle THP is equals to 85. Then find the angle RHG and the angle HGS. Now in this case, that is the measure of angle RHG. These are vertically opposite angles, and measure of this angle is 85 degrees. And next, measure of the angle HGS. HGS is equals to again 85. Can get the answer of this question. That is, the angle RHG is equals to 85, vertically opposite angle, and the HGS is equals to 85. These are the corresponding angles. Next question. Angle ACD is the exterior angle of triangle ABC. If angle B is equals to 40, angle A is equals to 70. Find angle ACD. Now in this case, angle ACD, that is we want to find out. This is the exterior angle. This is very important property for the triangle. This is the exterior angle. The measure of this exterior angle is equals to the sum of its remote interior angles, and therefore the measure of angle ACD is equals to the measure of this angle A plus measure of angle B. That is, angle ACD is equals to 70 plus 40, and that is equals to 110. Now here, that is angle ACD is equals to angle A plus angle B. That is the theorem of the remote interior angles. That is 70 plus 40. Therefore, the measure of angle ACD is equals to 110. Therefore, angle ACD is equals to 110 degrees. Now, next question. Diagonals of parallelogram W, X, Y, Z intersect at the point O. If OY is equals to 5, find WY. Now we know that the diagonals of the parallelogram bisect each other. We must know the remaining properties of the parallelogram. Opposite angles are congruent, adjacent angles are supplementary. Now he asked this property. Therefore, we see this answer of this question. That is, this is the diagonal. That is a W, X, Y, and Z. That is a WY is equals to 2 times OY. Therefore, the diagonals of the parallelogram bisect each other. That is a 2 into 5. That is a WY is equals to 10 centimeter. Now, next question. In which quadrant does the point -2, -3, 2 lie? Now, this is the second quadrant. It lies in A. Point A lies in the second quadrant. On which axis the point B, 12, 0 lies? Now this point lies on the x-axis because its y coordinate is 0. And this is very simple questions. In first quadrant, both are positive. In second quadrant, minus, plus, and third quadrant, both of them have negative sign. In the fourth quadrant, x is positive and y is negative. In this way, we can determine the quadrant and the axis. The second quadrant, that is -3, 2, and the axis, that is B, 12, 0, lie on the x-axis. Now, next question. Find the curved surface area of a sphere of the radius 1 cm. Pi is equals to 3.40. Now the curved surface area of the sphere, that is a surface area of the sphere is 4 pi r square. And substitute the values, that is the 4 pi 3.14 into 1 square, and then you will get the value, that is a 3.14 into 4, that is a 12.56 centimeter square, and therefore the curved surface area of the sphere is 12.56 centimeter square. Now the question number 1b. Now see this, question number 1b. Simplify, that is a 2 sin 30 plus 3 tan of 45. This is very simple question. Now sin 30, that is a 1 upon 2, and tan 45, that is the 1. Substitute the values, then you will get the answer. Now see here, that is a 2 into sin 30 plus 3 into tan of 45. Now 2 sin 30 is 1 upon 2 plus 3 tan 45 is 1. 3 into 1, that is a 3. 2 into 1 upon 2, these two to get cancelled. Then you will get 1 plus 3, and that is equals to 4. And hence your answer is 3 sin 30 plus 3 tan of 45, that is equals to 4. Now next question. In the adjoining figure, the point O is the center of circle. Point O is the center of circle. OM is perpendicular to chord AB. OM is equals to 8 centimeter. AB is equals to 12 centimeter. Then find the value of OB. Now this is the chord. O is the center. It's a draw perpendicular. Perpendicular drawn from the center of the circle on the chord. Bisect the chord. Therefore the MB is equals to 6. And measure of this length, that is OM, is 8, 6. Therefore we can calculate by OB by using the help of the Pythagoras theorem. Now we'll see the answer. That is MB is equals to 1 upon 2 AB, that is 1 upon 2 into 12, that is equals to 6 centimeter. That is a perpendicular drawn from the center of the circle to the chord, bisect the chord. Therefore, again by the Pythagoras theorem, OB square is equals to OM square plus MB square, that is 8 square plus 6 square, and that is the 64 plus 36, and that is OB square is equals to 100, and therefore OB is equals to 10. That is the OB is equals to the 10 centimeter. That is the answer. Next, in triangle PQR, PQ is equals to 10 centimeter, QR is equals to 12 centimeter, AR is equals to 8 centimeter. Find the biggest and the smallest angle of the triangle. Angle of the triangle. Now this is again very simple. If the greater side, the angle opposite to greater side is a greater. Angle opposite to smaller side is a smaller. Therefore, again this is very simple question. We will see the answer of this. That is in triangle ABC, that is the 12 centimeter is greater than the 10 centimeter is greater than the 8 centimeter. That is the QR is greater than PQ is greater than the PR, and in this way angle P, that is the QR is the side, opposite angle is P, PQ is the side, opposite angle is R, and PR is the side and the opposite angle is Q, and in this way that the biggest angle is angle P and the smallest angle is angle Q. We will see the next question. Question number 2. Select the correct alternative and write the answer. Now see this. How many common tangents can be drawn to two circles which touch each other internally? This is simple questions. That is the one tangent can be drawn. It's very simple thing. Next question. Distance of the point -3, 4 from the origin. Now one point is 0, 0 and another point is -3, 4. Now we can find out this distance by using the distance formula. That is the point P is -3, 4 and O is 0, 0. Therefore OP is equals to in under root of -3 minus 0 bracket square plus 4 minus 0 bracket square. That is the -3 square plus 4 square, and that is the 9 plus 16 is 25. Therefore OP is equals to 5. Now next question. Sec theta into cosec theta that is equals to what? It's again this very simple question. The reciprocal of sine theta is cosec theta. The reciprocal of cos theta is the sec theta. And the reciprocal of the tan theta is the cot theta. Therefore, if you multiply that is a 5 into 1 upon 5 is 1, and same thing is happening here. That is sine theta into cosec theta. That must be 1, and hence the answer is 3. That is A1. This is our answer. Next, the measure of an arc of a sector of a circle is a 90 and the radius is 7. Find the perimeter of the sector. Now to find out the perimeter of the circle, we must have the formula, that is the length of the arc theta upon 360 into 2 pi r plus 2 radius, that is 2r. That is we can find out the answer is like this. The perimeter of the sector is equal to the length of arc plus 2r. That is a theta upon 360 into 2 pi r. Now again I will repeat it here. That is a theta upon 360 into 2 pi r plus 2r, and theta is 90. 90 upon 360 into 2. The value of the pi is at 22 upon 7. The value of r is 7 plus 2 into 7. And if you perform the calculation, that is you will get 44 upon 4 plus 14. And that is equals to 11 plus 14, and that is equals to 25, and which is the 25 centimeter. Now we'll see the next question. Question number 2b. Solve any two of the following. In triangle, that is a triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF, and area of the triangle ABC as to area of the triangle DEF is equals to 1 as to. If AB is equals to 4, find D. Now again this is very important property. When the two triangles are similar, the ratio of their areas is equals to the squares of the ratios of their corresponding sides. Therefore, area of the triangle ABC upon area of triangle DEF is equals to AB square upon DE square. By using this formula, we can solve this. That is area of triangle ABC upon the area of triangle DEF is equals to AB square upon DE square. Now substitute the values. That is equals to 1 upon 2 is equals to 4 square upon DE square. That is the DE square is equals to 32, and therefore D is equals to root of 32. That is a 16 into 2, and that is a 4 root 2. This is the value. Now next question. In the adjoining figure, measure of the arc NS. Measure of this arc NS is 125 and the measure of arc AF is 37. Then find the angle NMS. To find out this measure of the angles, these are the two secant. They intersect in the exterior of the circle. Therefore, measure of this angle is equal to the 1 upon 2 in bracket the difference of these two arcs. Therefore, now see this answer. That is the measure of the angle NMS is equals to 1 upon 2 measure of arc NS minus measure of arc EF, and in this way substitute the values. Then you will get 1 upon 2. 125 minus 37, that is a 1 upon 2 into 88, and that is equals to 44 degree. Therefore, the measure of the angle NMS is equals to 44 degree. Now next, we'll see the next question. Find the coordinate of the midpoint of the line segment joining P 0, 6 and Q 12, 20. Now to find out the midpoint, that is these are the points x1 and y1, and this is the x2, y2. Then the midpoint is equals to x is equals to x1 plus x2 upon 2, and y is equals to y1 plus y2. We can find out the mid by using the midpoint formula. This is a P whose coordinate is x1, y1 and Q x2, y2. Let the coordinate of the midpoint of P xy by the midpoint formula. You will get x is equals to x1 plus x2 upon 2. That is equals to 0 plus 12 upon 2, and that is equals to 12 upon 2, that is x is equals to 6. Also y is equals to y1 plus y2 upon 2, that is 6 plus 20 upon 2, and that is a 13. Therefore the midpoint of the segment PQ is 6, 13. Now in this way, my dear student, I had completed up to this question. In my next video, I will see the next question. Till then, goodbye.